Hello, Manchester High School, and welcome to the November 20th edition of The Pulse.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. We have quite the program for you today. I'm Tyler Madden.
And I'm Cameron Wazalowski.
Today on The Pulse, we will highlight a budding young artist here at MHS. And we will highlight a community program, TOPS, that many students contribute their time to.
We have all this and much more coming up on
The Pulse.
Here at Manchester High School, there are many young and blossoming artists. One in particular, Natalie Dah, has made a name for herself both in the school community and the art world. Bailey Naso got the opportunity to take a look at some of Natalie's work and features her hidden talent.
For over 14 years, Natalie Dah has been artistically in tune. She possesses a host of artistic talents as she has created a variety of works including paintings, drawings, jewelry, and her homecoming floats. Natalie's art has been displayed throughout the MHS Art Wing, her home, and the MCC on Main Showcase.
It's been a part of my life. Ever since I was a little girl, I've just been painting, drawing, doing anything just to occupy myself. So basically everything has added up to my art now, and those skills have kind of led me to become an artist.
Art has developed into more than just a hobby for Natalie in recent years. Her impeccable talent has not only impressed and awed her family and friends, but her teachers as well.
And takes the time to put into her work whatever it takes to get the piece that she wants.
In addition, Natalie offers her talents to her peers as she has incorporated them into many of her works. In the future, Natalie wishes to pursue a career in the arts. As she moves forward in her career, we wish her the best of luck. From The Pulse, this has been Bailey Naso reporting.
Natalie truly possesses an amazing skill.
Without a doubt. Be sure to keep an eye out for the evidence of Natalie's talent showcased throughout our hallways, along with the works of the other young and accomplished artists throughout the school.
MHS is filled with more than just artists. Quite a few gifted athletes have just met the end of their fall season. Jake Bolduc recaps our fall season in this week's Sports Corner.
The girls volleyball team had a record this year of 4-15, with wins coming against Bloomfield, Windsor, Hartford Public, and East Hartford. The girls swimming and diving team had a record this year of 4-8, an improvement from last year. The boys cross country team was 8-0 this season, even after losing their top senior runners in the offseason. Girls cross country had a very successful season with a record of 5-2. The Manchester varsity football team had a record of 2-7, but their season is not over yet with one more game remaining on their schedule. The boys soccer team finished with a record of 6-10, much improvement from last season when they had a record of only 2-12-3. The girls soccer team had a successful season qualifying for states with a record of 7-6-3. From The Pulse, this has been Jake Bolduc reporting.
Although some of our teams didn't find the success they were looking for this year, they still deserve a hearty congratulations for all of their hard work and efforts.
Not all sports seasons are over. Next Wednesday, November 25th, is the final varsity football game here at MHS as they take on their rival East Hartford at 6:30 for their senior night.
Involvement in sports does not just mean being on a team. Many students at MHS are involved in the TOPS program here in Manchester. TOPS is a program that gives children with special needs the opportunity to play soccer. Ryan Stewart showcases this organization and the students involved.
TOPS is a soccer program ran at Veterans Memorial Field here in Manchester. For 6 Saturdays out of the year, a variety of Manchester High students come together at 11 a.m. to play the sport they love and help others learn to love it too. TOPS gives students the opportunity to work closely with kids at any age who have special needs. Barbara Crockwell is the coordinator of this unique program and started the program in order to help kids in need benefit from this exercise.
So this program, this is our 4th season. We've had about 10 players in the 4 seasons, and I see kids who otherwise might not get to play soccer and have a great experience. I also see it impacting our high school and middle school mentors. It's a great time for all.
MHS student Ellie Angelo has been a participant in the TOPS program for 3 seasons now and loves coming every Saturday.
TOP Soccer stands for the Outreach Program for Soccer, and it's where you take kids who are able, high school students and kids with disabilities, and you come together and you help them learn the skills for soccer, dribbling and all that, the basics.
Many of the parents with children involved in the program expressed how important they believe it is that their children get the opportunity to get active and run around with people who treat them as equals on and off the field.
From The Pulse, this has been Ryan Stewart reporting.
Unfortunately, TOPS is no longer in session this year, but they will be looking for new volunteers to take the field next season. This time of year marks more than just a change in student schedules. Soon winter will be upon us. Despite a warm autumn, the temperature is already changing, and that changes conditions for the drivers throughout the state. Given that we have many new drivers here at MHS, Jen and Kelly braves the open road to highlight the importance of safety for this winter during driving.
As many students begin getting their driver's license, more safety and direction needs to be enforced. Manchester High seniors have the opportunity to park in our senior lot and leave during power hour, free periods, and to and from school. Jocelyn Milton is a senior at MHS that has had her license for 2 years.
When I first started driving, it was kind of hard and it was different. It felt weird, but now it just feels like nothing. It feels like second nature.
The experience between first-year drivers and second-year drivers differentiate immensely. Julia Party is a junior at MHS who got her license this past month.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I enjoy having the freedom of driving myself around.
Mr. McCarthy, teacher of driver's ed, reminds students of what they should be practicing while on the road.
I think the most important thing that I would tell all drivers, whether they're brand new or whether they've had their license for a while, is to continue to practice. Sometimes people think, well, I got my license and I'm set to go and I can just drive anywhere I want, and it is a sense of freedom, but you always have to have a recheck.
Remember to drive carefully and safely. From outside the driver's education room, this has been Kaylin Courtney reporting.
It certainly is important to follow the rules of the road and to be aware of your surroundings. If you're interested in getting a license and learning to drive, see Mr. Snuffer in room 211 for more information on upcoming driver's ed classes.
With Thanksgiving approaching, Jay Nolan pinned students and teachers against one another this week in a pie eating contest on this edition of Get Your Pulse Going.
Good day, Manchester citizens. Welcome to Get Your Pulse Going. I'm your host, Jane Nolan. For Thanksgiving approaching, we will be having a pie eating contest today. These four lovely people. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Kendall.
I'm Allie.
Aiden.
Mrs. Downs. All right, we're going to give them 3 minutes to eat as much pie as they can. And let's see what happens. All right. All right, do we have the clock? 5, 4, 3, 2, go! Eat pie!
Eat the pie! No, get that out of my face.
Time's up, people, and honestly, it doesn't look any different from when we started. Bring me the prize. Kendall obviously is the winner. Your prize is another pie. There you go. You can eat it now or later. Follow-up interview. Downs, how do you feel?
I feel really slimy.
Any last words, everyone?
I didn't like this.
There you have it.
Congratulations, Kendall. We hope you enjoyed your pie. Jane, baking extraordinaire, we'll be back soon with more Get Your Pulse Going.
Could you believe that was Mrs. Downs?
No, not really. That's about it for this edition of The Pulse. Don't forget to tune in every day to watch Power News for the school's daily announcements.
For the link to Power News and news and sports updates, please check out our website, www.mhstelevision.com.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Manchester. Thank you so much for joining us.
If you have any ideas for stories we might have missed, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org or stop by the Communications Suite.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at MHSRedProd. And once again, our new website is www.mhstelevision.com. Please check it out. I'm Cameron Wozolowski.
And I'm Tyler Madden. Have a great weekend, Manchester.
You thought fall sports were over? Not quite yet, Manchester. Come out to the pep rally at 2:30 after school on Monday.